themselves a very comfortable spot in society where they can sit behind a microphone and a screen and record and then hit like upload, right? Where you as a man, you're so convinced that your opinion about shit that's happening in society is so important that you have to invest in a microphone and you have to invest in like a laptop and a software where people have to hear what your opinion is, right?
Yeah.
And I think the thing that men are doing wrong, because this is a trend, and what happens with trends is that they start off very quiet, they peak, and then they die out. This is what a trend, this is the definition of what a trend is. A lot of you guys are doing in this particular space is that you're bringing your very, and I say this deliberately, unsolicited opinions, unsolicited thought process about shit that's happening to people in general in society, right?
Okay.
And what we want to know, and I say we, I think right now I represent women, whether it's black women or women of non-color, right? There's a certain way that men interact with me, and 99% of that interaction is sexual. Whether you as a man want to admit it or no, that's how you guys come. That's how you guys come to me. That's how you guys come.
But
that's what
sexual creatures.
That's the approach, and so are women.
No, not as much as men. What are we doing based on visuals?
This goes to the level and the hierarchy that men have placed themselves at, right? But men are so comfortable in saying, "Oh, but we're sexual creatures." Excuse me. So are women.
Okay, you know.
So are women. Before you even want to ask the question that you want to ask, right? Or the comment that you want to make, right? As a sexual being, what is it that let me ask you a question actually. What is it that you believe as a sexual being? What qualifies you as that?
Based on our genetics
and speak on the sexuals, because I want to hear what your opinion is.
Okay, number one, I'll start here. I'll start on the basis of you saying why are men given these platforms. And if you go into the mainstream platforms, if you go into mainstream, doesn't matter what channel, go into DSTV, check it out. Men are not given, or there's no men platform where men particularly speak about men issues. Whichever saw these platforms you're talking about with men behind the mic, I can only wait to understand what type of content that they're creating and what they're talking about. Then I can have an understanding about what you're talking. However, I'm not discarding the fact that yes, men are bringing up the opportunities, because I believe majority of men have a voice and they have something to say.
What do you guys want to say?
I mean, there's a plethora of things. You cannot specify it. I mean, hold on, before you say anything. There's a plethora of things that men can talk about on platforms which they have the accessibility to do, and they are allowed to do it, because one thing we've all been given is the right. When you go into a position where you are a man who wants to start something such as this, it is the content that you're regarding to. I think let the content speak and the message speak, because I believe it doesn't matter whether that person's a male or a female, their message should resonate. That's all I'm saying. And whether you like them or not personally, but does that message resonate to the mind? That's all. That's what's important. When men have no platform, therefore they're going into these platforms in order for them to understand what it really means to find the person who you are. That's what men are here to talk about, where that mainstream platform will not. It's as simple as that. Preachers, we look at you, like I said in my other video, I said in my other podcast with Mr. Martin, I said, you can walk past 5 guys and they'll be having a full-blown conversation about nothing. And then once you walk past them, because you look so good and gorgeous, everyone just remains silent. That is obviously telling you. I'm not saying women are not also sexually inclined. They are there. Yes. And I said, it's not just about people throwing a mic out and talking. It's about people who have real conversations and real things to talk about and understanding both sides.
Yes. So being actively part of the discourse. I'm not going to like push their
you know what I mean?
point. Yeah.
Not just about you do this, we're eliminating you.